What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Scott Jordxn here. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about how to record artists the wrong way. You probably done had a couple people come record with you and they stopped coming to record with you, and you probably wondering why. You probably thinking like they went and found somebody else. And I'm going to tell you why they probably went and found somebody else, all right? Or you just trying to get into recording people and you don't want to make certain mistakes so you can keep building clientele instead of losing. I'm going to put you on game real quick and go over a couple things that might be affecting your home studio or just your studio overall. All right, first mistake that a lot of people make is they be rude to their clients. They don't have good customer service. You are rude to your clients. If you're rude to your clients, no matter how much good work you do, they not gonna come back and do work with you. They not working for you. You working for them. They paying money to come and record at your studio, so you work for them. Right, so your customer service has to be A1. Don't be rude to your clients, all right? Because they not gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just number one. Do not be rude. Have good customer service. Number two, this was really preached a lot at the studio I used to work at, and it was like,
don't give advice to the artist, you know what I'm saying, unless they ask for it.
That's very important, because if you're sitting there trying to tell an artist what to do with their studio time, that's not good, man, because you're there to work for them. Like I said, you're there to work for them. You know what I'm saying? They not working for you. But if they ask for the advice, you can give them input. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's constructive input, though. Don't tell the person they suck or they trash or they can't really sing like that, so why are you even making this song? Like, do not be rude. You know what I'm saying? Don't be rude. You know what I'm saying? Try to find a way to be constructive, give constructive criticism. Number three, this right here is one of the most important things about having a home studio or just being an engineer working in a studio. Whether you're a home studio engineer or just working in a studio, interning, whatever, this is the number one rule, all right? I always try to have good energy. No matter if you're not interested in the song, if you think the song is trash, no matter what, you control the session, right? So as you go, like if you're doing everything right, the session should be right. You don't want to have low energy, right? Because if you have low energy and it's just you and the artist in the studio, they're gonna feel that energy and they not gonna really vibe with that, and it's not gonna it's gonna mess up their creativity. So regardless if like you not really feeling the song, kind of like get into it. Try to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's all a person need. If you're getting into it, that might motivate them, inspire them to even go harder, put more emotion into the song. But even if you're not really liking what they're saying, like, nod your head to the beat. Act like you into it, man. I'm just saying, like, really act like you into it, because you got to be into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they spending money with you. They might not be spending money with you. That might be your boy, whoever, man. You kind of want to motivate these people, man, because when people are creating art, it's a very sensitive thing, and people always want some type of support, right? And guess what? The engineer is the person that's always there with the artist, right? So that's their support system, like, for real. It's always the engineer. Rappers and engineers have a special bond. They should, you know what I'm saying? So they should. That's just how it is. So this is another one that a lot of people struggle with the phones, right? So phones. If you got somebody coming to your home studio or you in the studio working with people, do not be on your phone, man. Just trust me on this. Don't be on your phone, because a lot of people take that as a sign of disrespect. They're not interested in what they're doing. You're not really paying attention, and that could cause problems, you know, because you might miss some takes here. You might delete something here. You might be talking when they trying to talk to you, all kind of stuff. So it's like you don't want to be like strolling down Instagram, like just strolling down Instagram, not really paying attention, you know, to what's going on, because you got to read the room, because it's the rapper and it's the engineer. The engineer controls the room, all right? So you kind of you got to be aware of what's going on, right? So listen, don't be playing on your phone. Don't be on Instagram. Don't be playing Pokemon Go. Don't be trying to tweet and do all the other stuff, man, while you in the studio session, because you in there working. You are the engineer. You're working, all right? Because if you're on your phone, you're not recording. You're not paying attention. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not really doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be paying attention to what's going on, all right? You got to know what's going on at all times, all right? This one right here is one of the major problems that a lot of people face, you know what I'm saying, when they go to studios. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have been to studio sessions where the engineer try to tell you what to say, how to say it. Pretty much he trying to rap your song for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the biggest rule that I want to tell y'all, man. Like, if you got people coming to record with you, do not tell them how to rap. Don't tell them they should say this, they should say that, they should try this, they should try that. Don't say that unless they ask you what you think or what would you do. All right? Because listen, even if you rap, you know what I'm saying? That's why like when people rap and then they try to engineer, it's hard for them to really just focus on being an engineer because they want to try to tell somebody how to rap how they would have said something. All right? See, when I record people, unless they ask me, I'm not telling them shit. I'm gonna let them rock out, do what they want to do. So if they don't ask for input, don't give it to them. Just sit there and let them say whatever they want to say. Even if the bar is weak as fuck, and if you could have said it better, fuck it, man. Just fuck it. Just keep the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say nothing. And this is very important as well because a lot of people they miss takes. They don't record the right takes, right? So they miss takes. Listen, so they miss takes, right? So boom. You didn't record when they was you wasn't recording the take that they wanted and they just one take in and it was perfect. And you didn't record it, so now they mad at you. The energy gone and now they fucking up the verse, right? Because you didn't record it. Or you done recorded it, and you deleted it and somehow you can't get it back, right? So now that's another problem. So don't delete the takes and do not record. Don't delete takes until they tell you to delete it. Even then, pretty much don't delete it. Use a playlist so you can keep all the takes, man. Because you'll thank me, like, honestly, you'll thank me later. Because sometimes they might go back and they be like, you still got that one I did 5 takes ago? And then you like, nah, you told me to delete it. But if you keep it, then they be like, bro, did you delete it? Oh shit, I thought you deleted it. I'm like, nah, bro, I kept it. They gonna fuck with you. I'm just saying, because that's you just being aware of the situation, all right? And then plus, if you're the one mixing it, you might like that take and be like, okay, he don't like it, but I like it. I can mix that in later, and they probably won't even notice. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm just saying, bro. Always save the session. Save the session. Trust me, bro. You'll thank me later. Save the session. As engineers out there that do not save the sessions and then they get mad and when the artist wants the session and then they don't have the session, so they lying about not having a session. It's like my drive crashed or this happened, and you know what I'm saying, bro, just always save the session. Save the session. Like, email it to the artist so they'll always have the session. And if you're a rapper watching this, you can go to a studio, take a jump drive or email it to yourself so you can always have the session, all right? This always falls on the engineer, not so much the rapper, all right? This is the engineer's fault every time. So you want to place the mic for the artist the way that it should be. So if you know that the mic should be a little bit higher, raise it a little bit higher for the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, the rappers just want to go in there and rap. So they don't really care how the mic is set up. So you want to put it in the best position possible so they can record the best vocals possible. Because if they record vocals wrong and they sound muffled and all this other stuff, at the end of the day, it's your fault because you can be like, bro, like, you're not really rapping into the mic. See, that's the only time you can really get the advice and input is when they're not doing something right as far as rapping into the microphone, because you can hear what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like, bro, like, you too hot, you're not loud enough, you keep bumping the mic stand, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That is helpful. So you can say that stuff. But at the end of the day, if they're sitting there rapping and they keep hitting the microphone, spitting, getting loud, and then like volume too low and everything like that, and you just sitting there and letting them do it, that's on you. That's your fault. Because you got to be able to tell them, like, bro, like, I like what you're doing, but, like, I can't really, you gotta cool down on the recording. So if the mic placement is wrong, it's on you. If they're not really, you know what I'm saying, it's all on you. It all comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? So be a good engineer, bro. Like, be a good engineer. Good engineers care about their clients. I want you to be a good engineer, whether you're a rapper engineer, just an engineer, producer, engineer only. I want you to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? I want you to record artists. I want you to make artists feel comfortable with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if an artist feels comfortable to record with you and they always catch a good vibe, a dope vibe with you, they're going to always rock with you. They're going to want to come record with you over the next person. Don't matter if the other person got every plugin in the world, they not going to fuck with that person just because they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with you. They got a vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Being an engineer for a rapper, a singer, whoever, it's like being a barber, bro. People are loyal to their barbers. People are loyal to their engineers, especially when they find a dope one that they rock with. That's why these famous people, when they find an engineer that they like, that's like, you my engineer now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you with me. I don't want to work with nobody else until whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you some tips, man, pointing out some tips that can make you be a better engineer just by being a good person far as in the studio session. You know what I'm saying? Before you get to the other parts of it, you know what I'm saying? Far as like the mixing and the mastering and all this other shit, man. Like, I'm just putting you on game. Like, it's things that you got to do first. So, how to record artists the wrong way. If you do some of these things that I've just mentioned, you like, that's probably the reason why you're losing clients. That's probably why you're not getting clients, because word of mouth really brings you clients. If you do good work, people gonna tell other people about your work, then people gonna want to come work with you. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's what it's all about, man. I want you to be a good engineer. I want you to be able to have a good vibe, good energy, no matter what studio session you in. I want you to have the same vibe so people can be like, he's always lit. He or she is always lit. They always in a good mood. They help. If I ask for help, they don't be trying to talk over me. They just let me be creative. They let me experiment, just try things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want, man. You want to be that person that people can talk about like that. If you're a rapper and you're watching this, let me know some of the things that engineers do that piss you off. Just let me know, man, so I can do another video, because I want to do at least 3 more videos about this, because there's so much I can say about recording artists the wrong way. And if you're an engineer, let me know what rappers do that annoy you in the studio. And there's going to be more videos coming out soon. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Jordxn. I'm out of here, all right?